Yeah, what's up, guys?
There
No
it is.
energy, Pierre.
What's up?
You good?
Hey, man.
Yeah, welcome to Panel Comic Books some more.
All right.
Yay!
Love it.
Yeah.
Now,
We're
it's down
here,
deep.
and we're live.
Yeah, we're live. Yep.
Where are we? Right here.
Yeah.
Right here, right now. Kyle-less and under no control to follow structure.
No. Yeah,
We got
we're
the
here.
inmates. The inmates running it.
We're here every Wednesday. So if you're here, you're here. If you're not, you're not. That's your problem, not mine. So
That is fair. That is fair.
yep. So we got stuff. We do stuff on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We do it everywhere. All right. Kyle does all the work, and we kind of just hang out. But it's fine. We're okay with it. I'm your host, Pierre. We got big man Kyle. Oh, that's right. We don't because he's not here. We got 5 second Dimitri, which
Who is
I think
who
it's
has
5 seconds. I think
been
it's
not
still 5
delayed?
yeah, who seems
Well,
to be
the jury's still out.
this is jury's still out. Jury's still out, Dimitri.
Don't
And,
hold your breath.
And why you mad, bro? I don't know why. That's what it says in there. But that's right.
Oh,
The Jeremiah.
Which I don't know why I'm mad, bro. But I guess I'm mad.
Yeah. So
And
whatever.
I'm posting in our Discord right now that we're live. Kyle-less.
So we should probably have more viewers because Kyle's not here.
Yeah.
oh,
Spicy. What's going on, guys? Bow. Panelist podcast. So I actually had an espresso shot, which, guys, if you haven't tried, it's getting cold in the New Jersey area, tri-state area. A double shot of espresso from Dunkin', little small cup, amazing. I mean,
How cold is it getting in
Okay.
Jersey right now?
it's like 40.
it's
It's
pretty
not
nippy.
like desperately cold, but yeah, it's nipply. It's definitely nipply out there. You know?
We're at about 41 here, so we're close. We're close.
Yeah. So like, I'm cold, and I went out there. I got my coffee. I went to go do some stuff, and it like woke me up. It revitalized me. So I was like, boom, let's go, Panelist podcast. But then I was like, let me come on and like give like extra sassy Panelist podcast. So felt like that was
like it.
appropriate. But anyways, let's get on with the nerdy news.
Nerdy news.
That was me just hitting all the drums around. So Kyle can add that in later. Scott Snyder has followed us on Blue Sky, and Kyle is erect.
Kyle is erect, and he's not here to deny it. So we
Nope.
finally joined Blue Sky. Everyone's going over to Blue Sky. I made myself a Blue Sky. I don't know why, but I did.
Mm.
And so the first and only follower that Panaloids had for a while was Scott Snyder. So Scott, come on, what you doing? You can follow us
Come
on
on,
Blue
bro.
Sky. You can come on our podcast / live stream. Kyle
Yeah.
doesn't like it when we call it a podcast.
Do it.
Which makes me want to call it a podcast more.
We're not a podcast. We're a live stream.
That is then recorded and released on podcast apps.
And we're much more.
It's very technical.
We're comic books and more now.
Yeah, and Panaloids isn't even following me on Blue Sky.
Nerd
So why should I be
culture.
promoting Blue Sky right now for
I don't
Panaloids?
even have Blue Sky. I didn't even know that was a thing. So, but yeah, I don't need another social media app. Simon Kinberg has been chosen to write and produce the upcoming Star Wars trilogy. His previous credits include X-Men Apocalypse and the 2015 Fantastic Four.
Those aren't the credits he should be listing in order
Seriously?
to get this gig.
Nope. Nope, doesn't
It's
make
awful.
it better.
These are all awful
Yeah.
bodies of work.
I
I mean, Apocalypse wasn't bad. I just feel like there were parts of it that made it bad. Like Apocalypse.
The beginning,
Like the
the
title
beginning,
character?
middle, and end.
Yeah.
yeah.
It would, yeah. And then 2015 Fantastic Four, is that the one where
Black
they were all
Johnny
young?
Storm.
Yes.
Yeah. Michael B.
Okay.
Jordan, Johnny Storm.
which
would have been good if he showed up in Deadpool movie, but
it was cool. It was still a cool movie. It just wasn't good. And Star Wars lately has been cool movies and not that great. So
maybe that's exactly what they're looking for, is a guy with those credits. So
yep. So we'll see.
How do you use Oscar Isaac poorly? I don't know.
How to use Oscar Isaac poorly? Yeah, that's
which means that Poe Dameron's going to be the main character in the new trilogy.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I mean, everything out of Star Wars lately has been kind of flopping, so we'll see. And I guess not. There hasn't really been much, but like the last thing. What was the last thing? The Acolyte. Really just fell apart.
That makes sense.
But yeah, we have Kyle in the chat. He can make it to the chat, but he can't make it to the live. That's good. Channing Tatum and Zoe. Is it Zoe? Zoe Kravitz? Zoe.
Yeah.
They've split up and called off their engagement.
Oh no.
So
what a shame.
Yeah. So the Gambit impression was too much.
Darn it.
Just couldn't do it. Just couldn't handle it. I don't know why this is in the news, but it happened.
Yeah, I put that side note. Like, why the fuck are we commenting on this relationship?
And he has more time to play Gambit now. I don't know.
She couldn't take all of his gambiting.
Yeah. But it's going to be really awkward if they ever meet in the MCU, because I feel like Zoe Kravitz is destined to eventually make some sort of role in the MCU, being that she's already touched the DCU. So, just saying, it could be awkward.
She
especially
was
if they make
in
her
First
rogue.
Class.
Oh yeah, she was in First Class, but that was like,
hey gentlemen.
Yeah.
He has arrived.
All you have to do is follow the script. I spent so much time.
What are you doing?
How do we kick him out? How do you kick him? Okay.
Pay attention to the road.
There we go. Yeah. Very good. Kevin Feige says Marvel Studios will go down to 2 films, 3 series after 2025.
I'm okay with it.
Does anyone want anything from Taco Bell?
I mean, I could.
You shouldn't even be going.
I could go for some
Taco Bell. Are you, Kyle?
Go there too much.
Kind of.
It's too much cheese.
All right.
I'm okay with less. Less can sometimes be more. So,
yeah, it just sucks because now it's like, fuck, now you really have to wait.
Yeah.
But then again, I was patient with Lord of the Rings. I think there should be less
shows.
Yeah, I'm with you.
If we did quarterly shows, if we did a show every 3 months and had them at 8 episodes, let's say 8 episodes, that way we would get a month of silence. That'd be fine, I think. So 4 shows, 8 episodes, and then
the movies gotta be worth
without a show,
right?
They got to be worth it, yeah. Especially if you condense it down to 8, every hour matters.
Okay.
So
maybe longer shows.
That's very true.
Or maybe 6 episodes at an hour and a half.
We need shows that,
like, I want like a Game of Thrones type of show where like it just lasts for a while and like just keeps us wanting more.
I think no show should get a second season. They should all be one shots.
See, I want different. I want I don't think it's possible to do, but like if you did like a show where it lasted for like 5-6 seasons, I feel like Loki has the potential of doing that. Out of all their shows, that's the only one that really they could probably dive deep into, or Moon Knight.
They should make Young Avengers a team, like a. I think they should do that with Young Avengers.
Young Avengers make it a TV show? Team show? Okay, I could see it.
Yeah.
But like, I don't hate it.
You know, I think that could go 5-6
like a
seasons.
boys show. Where like
but like
they're all like in high school talking, like not the boys, but like the other boys, the one where Gen V, you know, but like less
Oh, Gen V.
aggressive and a little bit less adult.
Sprinkle a little euphoria in there, for Disney.
Yeah, like very light.
It's like the
like
off-brand Disney,
like that. Like you just throw
Like
the
just
sprinkle at it,
like a Salt
and
Bae,
whatever sprinkle
kinda.
lands. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pop. That's it. That's good.
Yeah, just leave it where it is. We don't need to go too deep. Okay.
I like the Young Avengers idea though. I like that. Kevin Feige says he wants to introduce Miles Morales to the MCU shortly after he appears in the third Spider-Verse film. So, do we think, being that they've already teased like a what's his name? Childish Gambino. What's
Prowler.
Prowler, right?
Oh, the
so
Prowler.
They teased the live action Prowler. They also went into the the Venom universe, right? So like he Spot whatever went through that.
Mhm.
So do you think we're gonna get that Miles in live action?
Ooh, that's a good choice. That's a good idea.
Like it's just gonna like it's not necessarily that actor, because that actor I think is too old.
But it's that universe's Miles. Like
Right,
our
like he's
universe
burst
is
through, and he's like, that's the Miles Morales.
we go Roger Rabbit into live action, kind of.
Yeah,
That'd be
but
cool.
like
I'd
full
be
live
okay with
action.
that. Yeah,
Full
full
live
on live
action,
action.
yeah.
But it's the animated, like,
Yeah, it's him just live action now.
yeah. Let's do it, because then we have the mythos. Then we know what he's been through, and we don't have to spend a fucking movie on an origin.
I like that.
So we can just get to the cool stuff where he can be fighting. Who do you think is Miles's best villain?
It's a great
That's tough.
question.
I feel like
Comment
they use all
below
the
who
same
you
people.
think Miles' best villain is, and who you would like Miles to fight in his first solo movie. And then we can move on.
I wonder who is. Yeah, I feel like he doesn't get his enough own villains,
Yeah, but I feel like Mr. Negative, especially because of the video games, has kind of became a Miles villain, more or less. And the Tinkerer from the video game, again, that one would be a good one to see, like his best friend gone awry. Spoiler if you haven't played PlayStation's Miles Morales Spider-Man game. But
Maybe Tombstone.
Tombstone
That's
was
like his
another one that I
first.
was thinking. Yeah. And Alex Saviuk deserves a paycheck, so might as well. Yeah. Let's do Tombstone. And you can do Tombstone well without having to
I think so.
spend a stupid amount of money. And it keeps him grounded at the start, as opposed to, we sent Spidey to space immediately when we were reintroduced to him. So, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you could send Spider-Man to do like some space thing and keep Miles
down and do Miles. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that
That'd
idea.
be cool. Yeah, comment what villains you want to see Miles go up against. New Captain America Brave New World trailer. We got a better look at Red Hulk, Harrison Ford. Rolk, if you will.
Rolk, yes.
Thoughts and opinions on this snip that we got?
He looks great. The thunderclap looks interesting. How he's going to do the thunderclap. They already have it in pop form, so they pop spoiler, I guess. Pop's been doing a great job doing spoilers, by the way. They spoiled death for Agatha, and they've always done a great job of doing spoilers. But he looks enough like Harrison to where it's like, that's Harrison Ford. But he also looks enough like the Hulk where if you had no idea who Harrison Ford is, you'd be like, that's an angry motherfucker. Like just that. So
yeah, I'm glad that they went in and redid him, because the original one looked way too much like just like I don't know, like they just took the original Hulk and just like made him red. Like it didn't really look like Harrison Ford at all. And like this one, it like really like makes it look different.
Yeah, for sure.
So that was my own thought. What do you think, Dimitri? Did you see it?
Yeah, he looks big.
Hope
He
you
looks
saw
like
We had
did.
to wait the 10
I did
seconds.
see it. He no, it works. I just I don't know. It doesn't seem super focused like the whole movie.
Mm.
think
I don't
it's,
know.
like,
Do you guys get that feeling?
juxtaposed or-
So you're just concerned? You have
It just
concerns
seems
about
too
this
like
movie?
fragmented. Yeah, like I don't get a clear vision of what is happening in this movie.
Yeah,
I
like
don't know
they
if we're
just drop,
supposed to yet.
which is I agree with
I
you,
think you should have a
Dimitri.
gist.
Yeah, like you don't really understand like what type of like what's actually happening, like what's the plot. But I think they're holding back a lot of the things that are happening. So I think they're trying not to spoil. Like I think we all know the Serpent Society, whatever they're called, they're going to
Mhm.
be in this. So, which I don't really like at all, personally.
I mean, they were a big villainous group in the 80s, and this is taking a
Yeah.
lot of inspiration from the 80s storylines, I feel. Even though we have Sam Cap as opposed to Steve Cap, but with the Serpent Society, with the president being the issue, in a way, like what's really interesting, little comics lore, is there's an issue of Captain America where the president kills himself, and it came out the same exact day that Nixon resigned.
Mm.
So
Huh.
that was late 70s, but still.
Yeah.
I just
So,
I just
I
think
guess there's
that
a lot going on.
yeah, like for us to have like a better like for us to be have a better excitement level for Thunderbolts that comes out later than Captain America 4, it just seems odd to me.
It's apparently
I don't know.
testing bad, so
Yeah,
we shall see.
that too.
I think it was testing bad before they went in and edited this, because I feel like the original trailer we got looked a lot worse than this trailer, and I feel
Mhm.
like they hopefully changed some of the things people had issues with.
Hopefully.
So, yeah, but I don't know. Denzel Washington says he will retire from acting after his next batch of films. After that, I'm going to retire. That's what he said.
And one of them is Black Panther 3.
Is he going to be in that?
He's going to be in Black Panther 3. It was announced. Who is he going to be in Black Panther 3? We do not know.
As
Black
Dormammu.
Panther.
Dormammu in Black Panther 3?
Well, he was also supposed to be in Doctor Strange 3 as Dormammu. So is he doing
Was
both
he?
as Dormammu? That was a
I don't-
rumor.
I think that's
It's-
just a rumor. Although now that you say that like that, oh man, I want him to play Nightmare. Denzel Washington is fucking Nightmare, being like the villain
Oh.
that gets us to Null, to like holds us over until we get Doom and Null sorted out. That'd be
Training Day Denzel Washington as Nightmare. Incredible.
Oh,
I'm down. I'd be down.
this
You
is
just
my realm.
him just sitting in back in a chair and just be like, "What's up?" Like, that'd be good. I kind of want to see him as a future Black Panther from another universe.
Ooh, I like that. I like that idea. What if
Ye-
he's
Okay.
Tosin from the future?
Oh, it could be Tosin. That would work.
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
best. That's the best one. That's the
I
best
was
one
just
yet.
thinking
Let's do
T'Challa
that.
just older. Like this is what T'Challa would have.
If he didn't,
Fulfilled. Yeah.
get colon cancer and die.
He would have like told us like this is what the future's like. I don't know, and like seen his sister. It would have been different. Like his timeline, his sister died or something like that.
Oh, I like the idea that his timeline, Wakanda took over the world.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like an evil T'Challa.
Oh, okay.
Like because Denzel has
Yeah.
that allure that he can make you so sweet and everything's fine,
Yeah.
but then it's that you go back to his universe. It's like, yeah,
Flip.
I helped everyone. No, you didn't. You fucking took it all. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that'd be
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
He would sell you like you'd be like, wow, like you're rooting for him. You're going in rooting for him and everything. I
Kevin,
love it.
call us. Kevin,
I think
call us.
The reason why I like that is because I feel like it would give Shuri's Black Panther more depth.
Yes.
You know, because I feel like she didn't get to that level with
and
the fight with Namor.
she's the only one who doesn't believe that it was just. Like he's bragging how he helped the world, and she's like, I think there's something more to this. And she's the one that unveils that he's the evil son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yeah. They would give her
Our-
more. Yeah, I'd like
Right as
that.
a check.
And it gives what's his name, the son, more time to like.
It gives Tosin time to
Yeah.
kind of raise up and live a little bit
Yeah.
longer. And yeah, Kevin, our rates are cheap, man.
Yeah. I also feel because like it'd be too quick to like move away from Shuri. Like as much as like I do feel like we need T'Challa, I also feel like we need to give her time to be the Black
Mhm.
Panther for a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
But
Let
yeah.
her simmer a little bit.
Yeah. Because I like it. I did like it. James Gunn on writer Tom King's involvement in Lanterns, Superman, and other projects of the DCU. So he's one of the creators of the Lanterns. I get his input and listen to his notes on Superman like I do a dozen or so other writers and directors.
I think that
So-
Kyle put this note just so he could bitch about the fact that Tom King's not only getting to control a little bit of the DCU, but also a hefty paycheck. And we all know how much Kyle loves him some Tom King. So
Oh yeah. Tom King's the best. I mean, some of the books, some of the creative properties that Tom King's on it is like, I think top tier. So, and Kyle happens to have a shelf behind him that has only Tom King books. That's his number one.
I mean, look what Kyle literally
look
just
at him in the
said.
chat. Yeah, he couldn't have said it better himself.
Oh,
good,
nice.
Good for
I
Kyle.
remember
I'm
like
glad they
he
squashed
waved
the
to
beef.
him. He waved to him really,
Yeah.
really intensely when he met him that time.
Yeah,
They got
They
like,
had
a
a
really,
really-
staunch wave, and then almost like you want to kiss him on the hand.
there it is. No, Kyle likes his Tom King. I get it. It's good for him.
Good for Tom King. Getting that,
but
getting
yeah,
that money.
That's cool to see that he's going to be on the Lanterns. So I that's the one thing I like about James Gunn is that he really dives deep into source and like tries to like pull some crazy shit out of these books. Like no one I think does it better. Yeah, Kyle, that's your Tom King #1 fan. There you go. I'm glad Kyle's in the chat. We're gonna move on. Matt Reeves confirms early talks for a second season of The Penguin, and Colin Farrell reveals that he has 5 or 6 scenes in the Batman 2, and has signed on to star in the Batman 3.
So that's awesome. Again,
Yeah.
I'm not caught up on Penguin. I haven't watched a single episode, but I've been told I need to get
Not
on
even
that.
one.
Not
even
even
one?
one. I haven't
Oh
got.
my
I don't have
You're gonna love
HBO.
it.
I don't have HBO. I don't. Have
I
HBO.
can give you my account, but not like you pay
It's-
for it.
Well, yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. I've only heard amazing things, and I watched Kyle. I mean, I watched Colin put on the makeup. They did the whole thing of him putting on the makeup. So the fact that he has a couple scenes in Batman 2 and that he signed on for Batman 3, do you feel after Penguin season 1, do you feel he could be the big bad for Batman 3?
No, not yet. Batman 3 is a while away.
Exactly.
maybe,
Which
yeah.
we're getting quote unquote 5 to 6 scenes of Penguin
Yeah.
in Batman 2. And like I watched our good friend Juan Reads Comics do his review, and he showed that scene, just the face that Penguin makes, apparently. And like it got me. Like I need to know why he made that face. Apparently it was like in the finale. So is that enough to get him up and over and to be the guy for Batman 3?
I don't see it. Like
Powerful,
I think
yes,
timing. Yeah, powerful timing,
but not the main
it would-
villain.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with Dimitri. I think it would line up. Yeah, like sure he would be powerful by then. Batman 3. I think Batman 2 he'll even be powerful, but Batman 3 through the charts. But I don't think he'll be the main guy. I think it'll just be a big entity in the movie. You know,
Mm-hmm.
which I felt like he was even
Like a
in
looming threat.
the first one. Yeah, like a looming threat. Yeah, like the first one,
then
he's
that's
more
how
like a
he
mob
felt in the
boss.
first one. Yeah, first one he felt like he was getting there, getting his footing.
Yeah.
So,
But then you realize in this show that he really doesn't have anything to stand on. So, yeah.
And then,
But if it's not
I mean,
him,
but yeah, when you see it,
so
you'll
if
know it.
if he's there,
know.
right? Let's think Batman 3, right? So he's there. He's the guy. He's just a looming threat, right? So why would he be important to that story at that point?
mhm.
Yeah, Batman would be better if Tom King contributed. Thank you, Kyle. Yeah. Yeah, why would Penguin be more why would he be important in that story? Or how could he be used in that story? Where he's just like powerful. Who would
I'm
he
assuming
partner up
like
with?
something would go completely wrong. I mean, if we go back and get a nice homage, like him and Mr. Freeze kind of get together. He supplies Freeze with everything that he needs to like get shit done, and Penguin's the one pulling the strings.
Hmm.
Is that too far fetched for the Reeves verse, though?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I'd go further as he could be financing other projects like that. Like
If he's the one
supplying, I don't know,
financing Isley's research, if he's the
Like-
one financing Freeze's research, if he's the one like financially backing Scarecrow's research, like if he's the one
or
that is
arming
funding it all.
Deathstroke.
Or yeah, arming Deathstroke or Deadshot
Like-
or
I think
Yeah.
it's too early for Deathstroke, but
Definitely.
yeah, I think we're onto something with him being able to supply people with the means to take down Batman. Like Batman's like in his way,
Mhm.
and now he wants to take him down, and he's like, "All right, let's wreak some havoc," And he's like,
'Cause-
"All right, let's
because
give
in
him
the
weapons."
comics, Penguin doesn't come right for you. He comes for everything around you
Yeah,
first. So
Uh-huh.
if it is Batman that triggers Penguin, me going directly to him is not what's going to satisfy me. It's going to be fucking all of his shit up around him first. Funding Freeze, funding Isley, funding Bane, funding Deadshot.
so this thought, once you watch the show, come back to this thought because I
Okay.
feel like me and Dimitri,
You have
at least-
insider information.
not that it's not insider information, but I can see that working really well for the Penguin coming like to Batman 3 or Batman 2. Like, like at least Batman 2 would probably set that up, and then Batman 3 he'd just be like, I'm tired of this fucking Batman. Like, let's kill this bat. So I just feel like it can go in that direction very easily.
Okay.
So I like that. I like that a lot. Matt Reeves said that
Especially if
Vic
that's
was
how
going
Batman 2 ended.
if
my
Batman
bad.
2 ended like that. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, 5 second Dimitri. He's back on 5 seconds.
Oops.
I feel that makes him the Tinker more than Penguin. The Tinker. Who's the Tinker?
I think he's trying to
The
say
Tinkerer.
Tinkerer. Yeah.
The Tinkerer. Right.
I see what you're saying, Phantom, but yeah, maybe not to that level.
I want to see Scarface.
Okay. I want to see Mad
Scarface
Hatter,
become a thing.
but
I feel like they can do this. They can
I-
do a lot of these people.
yeah.
All right. Matt Reeves said that Vic was going to meet Bruce Wayne in the Penguin show, but it was changed because it threw things off. This makes me feel like what we just said makes more sense.
Yes.
Like they're
Like it
Yeah.
they're
might be
developing him. They're developing him. They're giving him his own story, and then it's going to be a thing where they don't kind of meet. It's kind of more like he keeps getting in my way.
Ships passing in the night in a way.
Yes.
Until he can't go any further because of the other ship. Yeah.
Yep. IGN also gave Penguin a 5.
Is this out of 5 or 10?
It's got to be a 5 out of 5 because I don't see how you can give this show a 5 unless they were
I have
paid
a
off
screenshot.
by
I think it
the
is a 5 out
MCU.
of 10.
I think Marvel paid them off. Like I think Marvel owns IGN. That's the only thing that could make sense.
Yeah, IGN gave it a 5 out of 10.
Nope, they're wrong. Pull up real quick what IGN gave. Let's think of the worst show possible.
Mediocre. The Penguin puts Colin Farrell back in the Batman's transformative makeup, but it fails to build a compelling mob drama around him.
Let's think shows. Think shows, Marvel shows that have recently came out that were trash. Actually, look up The Acolyte. What did they give The Acolyte?
Good question. Good question.
Let's do that. What did IGN give The Acolyte?
IGN gave Alkali a 6.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone at Marvel someone at Disney owns IGN. That's the only thing that I can think of because Acolyte did not deserve a 6. So Acolyte 6, Penguin 5. What? And I'm the one that does bad grading. Like, come on,
and
guys.
according and Kyle asking what did they give the Batman? They gave the Batman a 10.
That makes sense. There's no lying there. They can't lie about that one.
Huh.
That was before Disney bought IGN.
All right. They gave
yeah.
Secret
Actually,
Invasion,
yes.
Captain Chaos. They gave Secret Invasion a 6.
Yeah. This doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
No.
I haven't
Does
even
not
seen the
make any
Penguin,
sense.
and
It's a
I know that giving it a
masterpiece.
5 is
I don't get it.
It's a masterpiece. They did a great job. It's not a masterpiece. I give it like an 8. I'd give it a high score though. Like 8, 9, 10 even.
I
like
give it.
it's
I mean, I
good.
don't. It might be on par with the limited Watchmen series they did.
The limited Watchmen series
That's
has
just my
been
opinion.
rated in one of the top 20 television shows ever.
Really?
Period. Ever. It came in at 19.
I think
Well, I
the
think
Penguin's there.
Okay. That is a bold.
The
thought.
Penguin
Doesn't
might
mean
be
it's
like
wrong.
21.
I think the Watchmen, the reason why it's so high is because it like touches on like real life things and like I don't know. It's so deep.
Black Wall
like,
Street and all that.
Yeah. Like Penguin's not as like deep, you know. So I can't give it
I
that.
think it went pretty deep.
Hashtag deep.
Hashtag deep in Dimitri.
It's not a
Alright.
deep thought, but you know.
Captain Chaos. I'm not even a big DC fan, and I even think the Penguin was way better than Secret Invasion. Wow, IGN. Hashtag IGN. What are we doing? What are we doing? That's crazy.
What we do in IGN. Hashtag what we do in IGN.
I'm a big MCU flag holding motherfucker, but I cannot agree with IGN here at all.
It seems to be the sentiment going in what everyone is saying.
What did IGN give that Batman TV show, The Cape Crusader?
I want to see what was like.
Because that was a
IGN
10.
7 or
That was a
8.
10.
They gave it a 7.
Yeah, that was a 10 too. Fuck out of here. I'm done with IGN. I'm done.
Fuck out of here.
James Gunn has debunked the report that there is a Joker TV show starring Barry Keoghan in Matt Reeves' The Batman universe. Yeah, we don't need that.
Is this the guy who played the Joker in?
Yeah.
Okay.
In Matt Reeves' The Batman movie.
Okay.
Like that last scene. Yeah. That same actor, but we don't need a TV show. Then
No.
you're gonna make it like Jared Leto, and you're not gonna make it. It's not gonna be good.
Mhm.
So
For sure, we don't need that, and we don't want that. So
yeah. Give us Batman versus Joker, and just focus it on Batman and Joker ruining his life. That's it.
that's the goal.
That's it. Collection acquisition, guys. Jeremiah, it looks like you have something for us.
Did anyone get anything except for me?
I spent no money this week, and I'm proud of it.
Nope. Nothing
Oh
here.
my
Nothing.
god. So I will combine our next two sections together with this. So our new segment called Conversations, where we talk about the conventions that we went to. And this last weekend, I went to Twin Tiers Comic Con, where I achieved my 43rd signature on my Daredevil 1.50 project.
Where else can he get it signed?
Wow.
It is running out of space, folks.
It is running out of space for sure, but there's still room.
I like the fact that no one's signing on Daredevil, though. Everyone's really
yeah,
just
like
avoiding
really,
him.
they're avoiding
Yeah.
it entirely.
Yeah. And are you requesting them to
No.
avoid it? No.
I think
It's
they
like the
all
respect.
I think they all know who, like that Miller is not on here yet, so I think they're waiting. Like they're giving Miller the space,
Oh my
even though
God.
they've never said it.
The Frank
and-
Miller on the Daredevil at this point would be amazing. I
Yeah,
feel like.
that'd be the goal. Kyle
Yeah.
asked, who made that? LOL. And since you did that, I'll do this. So now we're in the Rivera collection segment of Panelites. Yeah, so I'm 7 away from completing it. At Twin Tiers Comic Con, I ended up giving away about 4,000 comic books and about another 200 or so trade paperbacks and hardcovers, all raising money for the Hero Initiative. And we ended up raising about $750 donated directly to the Hero Initiative to help comic creators in need.
Woo!
So all in all, with everything else
Great
that
job,
happened
man.
at Twin Tiers Comic Con, we're close to $2,000. I think we're in total of like 1,700 in total from the convention that got donated to the Heroes Initiative. So that's awesome. It was a good show. I was exhausted. It was the first time that I tabled as myself ever, which was fun because hosting trivia. I was very nice with my trivia questions. I was not rude with my trivia questions whatsoever. But
don't believe that at all.
when people
do not believe it at all.
When people got like the question and they just blanked, and like this one woman was so excited. She said, "I got this. I've read comics since I was a little girl." I was like, "All right, cool."
Okay.
What's the first appearance of the Fantastic Four? And that's like she's like, "Oh, I don't." It's Fantastic Four #1. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick. That question was
It's a
super
gotcha.
simple.
That one's a gotcha.
That's a gotcha.
But
You
my
got it.
hardest question someone actually got, which I've posted on Discord before in the fun facts section. Human Torch issue #2 was released in 1940. What year did Human Torch issue #1 come out? And the answer was 1974. And someone actually got that correct. I was shocked. So
How would I know? What do
Nice.
you mean? I don't know what.
So
I don't even know what.
back in the 40s, comic books were a part of second-class postage, and if you wanted to rename your second-class postage series, it cost $25. So companies would just rename the issue title, but not the insignia. And so Red Raven #2 was actually Human Torch #2. So Red Raven #1 was the first issue in the series, and then they switched over to Human Torch, and it ran for the rest of the 16 or 17 issues. And so Human Torch never really got a #1 issue until he had a miniseries in 1974.
Oh, it's a fun
Interesting.
fact.
Yeah.
Now
Also-
we
also
know
got
that.
you.
Fun fact. But someone actually got that question right. So it was a lot of fun. People asked me trivia questions, and I didn't get any of them wrong. So anyways, moving on to comic talk. Did you guys read anything this week?
No.
All right. Well, I did. Released
Oh, look at that.
today, X-O Manowar, the Resurgence tie-in, Alien Books bringing back the Valiant universe, and this nice little tidbit coming out. It was fun. It was a good read. You don't need to know anything really about the Valiant universe to get in on this. So go and pick it up if you'd like and get on the ground floor of what's coming out with Valiant. I'm very hopeful, as much as I've been dishopeful in the past about my favorite company coming back. This looks like it could be something. So, and even Kyle agrees, like, wow, yeah, X-O Manowar, great stuff.
The cover looks cool, so I will
Thank
give
you.
it that. So you read that already though, so you said it was good, worth it.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
All right. Cool. Yeah, no, I didn't read anything this week. Sorry.
Rated out of 10.
We don't do rates anymore, but I'd say an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. We get introduced to
There
a
we go.
new
That's
/ old character, which is fun. And how it lets off, I'm really super stoked for because of my boy. He's around here somewhere. I'll just do it this way because my boy. We're coming. He's coming back finally after years away. Anyways, moving on to screen time. Would you two like to discuss the Penguin finale while I take my headphones off?
I didn't watch it.
Moving on
It's on
to
my to-do
Did you watch the
rumor.
finale? You didn't watch the finale either?
I did. I watched it.
Give
You wanted
us
to
a
talk about it?
review on the finale without spoiling anything.
Do you want to talk about it? We'll just go.
Yeah.
We don't. Oh, I mean, no, I guess not. Let's just. I don't want to talk about it with myself. I don't know.
Give us one out of 10. What was the finale itself? Not the series as a whole, but the finale itself.
We'll give it a 9.
Okay. And I can't wait to discuss it more at a later date. Pierre, it is your time, sir.
Yeah. I didn't write it in screen time, but I am going to mention it. Dragon Ball Daima. I've been on.
Okay.
I've been just deep in Dragon Ball, just watching everything Dragon
Yeah?
Ball. I've been
All right.
watching YouTube videos on like the Dragon Ball timeline and like I already know everything, but I'm like I gotta like learn more. So it's awesome.
Now,
And
being such a Dragon Ball fan, I'm curious,
Mhm.
do you subscribe to the notion that it is an allegory for Christianity?
No, I don't know how that would be a thing.
Because like Goku died and then came back, and then there were 12 people in the
Like
Cell
Christ.
Saga. Yeah, exactly.
Nope, never would have realized that until now.
Doesn't give a shit.
Nope, never realized that until now.
2 books I've never read.
Yeah, that's
Dragon
weird.
Ball and the Bible.
That's weird. So yeah, moving on. Rumors, rumors, baby. Tobey Maguire's Peter Parker's daughter to be played by Sadie Sink as Spider Girl.
Ooh,
Nope,
yes, please.
not happening.
You don't think it's real?
You don't like it?
Nah, he's not old enough to. I mean, I
He's
guess
not
he
old
is.
enough. She's a perfect Mayday Parker. He's old. Tobey Maguire? We're not
Yeah,
talking
but do we
Tom
need
Holland.
a
Some
Mayday? Do we
grades.
need a Mayday Parker? Like,
Yes, we do.
too
100%
many,
we do.
too many Parkers. I mean, too many Spider people.
We don't have a live action Gwenpool. I mean, Gwenpool. Hopefully, fuck, we never get a live action Gwenpool. But I meant Spider Gwen. Let's not get a Spider Gwen. Let's get a Mayday Parker.
I would be down for a Gwenpool though. That would be kind of
Oh,
cool.
I would hate it so fucking much.
I'm just thinking eventually Deadpool, Spider-Man, and then all the things that come from that. Oh yeah. Grace Caroline Curry is currently being fan casted as Wonder Woman in the new DCU. I also saw Lisa Ann as a potential rumor as well.
Oh, can't wait for Kyle to clip that.
But yeah, I think Grace Caroline Curry probably has a little bit more.
I mean, she's tall, so that'd be cool. I want a tall Wonder Woman.
Well, what about Gal Gadot?
I think Gal Gadot is shorter than her.
That's extremely tall because
I
Gal
wish-
Gadot's super tall. I feel.
Nope.
wish
Gal
there was
Gadot's way
another,
taller. My bad.
Like. Gal
like
Gadot's
another
like 6'7".
superhero that can how do I put it? Replace her in the Justice League so that we don't need a Wonder Woman.
Hawkgirl, Red Tornado, Black Canary. List goes on.
You're not a fan of Wonder
I
Woman?
think they should do
Dimitri?
that. I really think they should. So no.
You
If they
don't
are
like
going
Wonder
with a
Woman?
Wonder Woman, give me long pants Wonder Woman.
Long
I
pants.
don't know. No.
Just want pants.
Why not give me 70s
When was that?
skirt wearing Wonder Woman?
It's something about the
I
skirt.
want long
Not-
pants Wonder
not a
Woman.
fan. Not a fan of the skirt.
I think it's unnecessary. Give me a more grounded Wonder Woman so that I might care.
I agree. I do agree. I actually prefer some of the newer costumes that have come out for Wonder Woman.
Where did we land on the Lisa Ann Wonder Woman though?
Oh, that it's not happening.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I just reconfirmed it. It's definitely
She's got the
not
acting
happening.
chops.
She's been in a lot of movies. A lot of movies.
Her IMDb is a little too long to add Wonder Woman to.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he wants, James Gunn likes to cast relatively unknown people. He doesn't like, stars.
Who we've seen it all.
Yep. So, Sandman to fight Spider-Man Noir in first episode of Amazon show. Speaking of this, I just rewatched Ghost Rider.
Which one? Both of them or the first one?
Just the first one. I don't actually remember the second one at all, so I got to rewatch that one. I don't remember it
I
all.
didn't see it.
But Nicolas Cage, we gotta like. He's good. I
Yeah.
mean,
He's
that
great.
it was a really good movie. Like,
Yeah.
very underrated.
His first transformation into Ghost Rider, no one can scream like that. No one can bring that level of just intensity to that role. We were lucky to have
Oh yeah.
Nicolas Cage
Yeah.
as Ghost
We
Rider.
didn't know how lucky we
I-
were.
Exactly.
I would like to see Nicolas Cage come back as Johnny Cage, or not Johnny Cage, as
Johnny Blaze.
Johnny Blaze. Johnny Cage. I think that's a fighter from like Mortal
He can do
Kombat.
both.
It is.
I would like to see that too. Actually, if I'm gonna say that, but
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage coming back as Johnny Blaze and
Hell.
being that older mentor.
Nicolas
Let's
Cage
go.
as Luke Cage.
Any cage, just put him in a bird cage. Just Nicolas Cage in a
All
bird
right,
cage,
Yeah.
just hanging out. Tweety Bird. Make him Tweety Bird in a live action.
So, fun fact: Nicolas Cage gets the Cage in his name from Luke Cage because it was his favorite character. His real last name is like Cassiano or whatever, and his uncle is a famous actor, so he didn't want any nepotism. So
Interesting. But yeah,
It seems like
Sandman
something he would do.
fights. Oh, Spider-Man Noir sounds like it's going to be sweet, but the show needs to bring different villains, ones we haven't seen live action yet. Captain Chaos, I agree with you. Thank you for your comment. My thing to that comment, though, is I'm excited to see the characters like Sandman come back, but with that Spider-Man Noir-esque
yes, twist.
twist. So, like, give me Vulture. Give me...
Oh,
Give me,
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who else, like the Lizard. Give me
Lizard,
those, yeah.
Morbius.
Give me them, but give me them with that twist. Because I feel like if we get the in the Spider-Verse or beyond the Spider-Verse, that Vulture, they came from like not medieval times.
medieval
He came from
Vulture.
the Renaissance. He came from like the Renaissance. He came from he was like a painting. Something like that, flying around like a gaslit fucking vulture, be fire. So yes, I agree and want more. Victor Aguilar is actually Victor Zaz and is not dead.
I'm guessing that's a Penguin reference.
Oh,
That is a penguin.
I think it
reference.
is
I was
spoiled
thinking we
myself.
should probably cut that.
yeah, should have cut that. Thanks.
Moving on.
Thanks. We're gonna pretend I didn't read that. When Penguin's in the nope.
Moving
We're
on.
not going to talk about that one either. We should really put
just cut it.
spoiler alert
I'm gonna cut
right
him
there.
out.
Do you know we're gonna have a new segment after Rumors Baby called Spoiler Alert? Go
Oops.
on.
Yeah. Paramount is planning to make a Shadow the Hedgehog spin-off movie instead of a series. They also have major plans in store for Silver the Hedgehog.
Let's go.
Okay.
Hey, more Sonic content.
There's a orchestra that does all of the like original music from like the old music from like the 90s,
Mhm.
plus like I
Mhm.
believe the ones from like the 2000s Dreamcast. I always wanted
Yeah.
to go. I'm gonna try to do it at some point.
You should.
Since we're on the
It's
topic
pretty
of
cool. Looks like a
Sonic,
nice deal.
I learned something fun this weekend. Is so when companies license their products, especially into comic books, you need to get signed off on two different licensors. You need to get signed on whoever the publisher is and whoever the licensors are. And we've got that DC Sonic crossover coming up. One of my friends was asked to do 6 variant covers for the 6-part miniseries. So he was going to do a cover for every issue.
Oh,
Apparently Sega was so much of a pain in the ass, he quit it after the first cover.
Ah,
Because they're just that much of a pain in the ass about the license. So
that's annoying.
Sega, play nice. Simple as that.
I would like to see if you guys remember playing any of the Sonic games. The one with
big time.
Shadow, right?
Oh, with Shadow?
Remember?
No. I
Oh, yeah.
only played the Sega Sonic games, like the ones that on the Genesis. I never
No.
got the GameCube games.
GameCube Shadow, there was a little like island. I forgot what they were called, but there was these little guys that you could like raise, and you like you
Chow.
get different ones. Chows.
Yeah,
Was it Chows?
it
Yeah,
was Chow's. That was
I love
yeah.
them. I love them
You
so
can,
much,
like-
and I hope they appear in somewhere in this movie or show or whatever, because they were the best part of playing that game. You go to this little island and you could get like, depending on how you raised them, how you treated them, what type of berries you gave them, like they would grow to be like a certain thing. Like you get like dragon wings and like different things on them. That was a fun time. It's a good time. So glad Dimitri's on that way.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No idea.
Get yourself a GameCube if you don't have one, Jeremiah.
I have a GameCube. I just haven't played a Sonic game on a
I
GameCube.
I'm gonna get you
never-
the Sonic game. I think I'm gonna try to find
My-
it.
my
It might
little
be
brother
expensive,
Christmas is a
loved it.
thing.
and then
It's probably expensive as shit now.
I might not. But
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm thinking about it. There's a thought, and that's what counts.
And that's what counts.
Natasha Lyon is rumored to play Ben Grimm's love interest, Alicia Masters.
I have never wanted a rumor that has ever been said on this show to be more true than this one. If
Yeah.
she plays Alicia Masters, I will be the happiest motherfucker in the world. I will not say a bad thing about the MCU ever again. Make her Alicia Masters. There's no actress that is better suited for that role.
It looks here, the next rumor, Lisa Ann is also rumored to play Ben Grimm's love interest, Alicia Masters. Very interesting. Very interesting. Do you still
Does she have
feel
the
the same way
range,
about
though?
Natasha? You still feel the same?
I still feel the same way about Natasha.
Okay. All right. So Natasha over Lisa Ann in Jeremiah's eyes. Blade is on hold because its storyline doesn't align with the multiverse saga. The same goes for Armor Wars and Nova. They're not canceled, just delayed to prioritize multiverse-focused projects.
So just fucking put him in an alternate universe and then fuck him when we get to the incursion event that is Secret Wars.
Oh, fuck them. I gotcha. Yep. Okay.
Like,
I agree with you.
go on with the projects. Do Armor Wars, do Nova, do Blade. Don't make them matter, quote unquote, by putting them in alternate universes, and then rope them in with Secret Wars into the incursion event that's going to happen on Battle World. Like,
I feel like
I
they're
also-
too focused on that.
Yeah.
The multiverse.
I also
saga.
don't mind
Yeah.
if
Too
they
focused.
up for after the multiverse Secret Wars.
I
shit.
agree. I don't mind them, but I feel like later on, like I want it now too. You know, it's like don't make me wait for that, because like that means we're waiting for Moon Knight. We're waiting for all of like the Halloween specials, like all that, like the darker monster verse, like all that stuff. Like we're not gonna get any of that because they're really like just focused in on this multiverse saga.
yeah.
So, which
They're-
I
just
guess
think-
it makes sense because it'll get more confusing and convoluted. I don't know. Dimitri, go tell me.
I just guess I think that these characters can have bigger roles down the line than just a quick money grab and ruining story arcs that could be done.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm with you. I just don't want to wait. I'm
I
impatient.
know. I hear you.
I guess I gotta be patient. Whatever. John Malkovich has been cast as Ivan Kragoff in Fantastic Four First Steps. Jeremiah, who is Ivan Kragoff?
He is the Red Ghost. He is a scientist who helps manipulate animals. He has a group of super apes, and they fuck shit up. I believe, Antarctica was an expedition that he got his powers on, or what have you. But the actor that has apparently been cast, John Malkovich, he looks perfect to be Red Ghost. Why the fuck would we have Red Ghost as a villain? I don't know. His first appearance is Fantastic Four number 13. That's about it, dude. Like, Red Ghost is not a character that anyone cares about, except for apparently Phantom.
Phantom really wants Red Ghost.
Phantom, you need to explain yourself. Like, why do you want Red Ghost? Because you want, like, red winter jackets to be cool again?
That would be cool. Like, think about the backdrop, Antarctica, all these apes, and him in his red jacket.
Yeah, with
John
fur
Malkovich
on the collar.
Yeah. I still stand by John Malkovich being who did I say? You know who it is, Jeremiah. He wears green and purple.
Oh, Impossible Man?
Thank you. See, I knew I could count on you.
He'd be a great Impossible Man. I think he'd be a wonderful Impossible Man. I think he'd be a better Impossible Man.
We got to remember this is alternate universe as well. Like, this is another universe that they're in. They're not in the regular.
I would rather them do Mole Man than Red Ghost.
Oh, wait. I thought it was Molecule Man. Isn't that who I...
Molecule Man is also green and purple. Yes, you are correct that he is both green and purple, and so is Impossible Man.
I wanted Molecule Man. Why are you putting characters in my mind? Watch the cartoon and so Phantom has watched the cartoon and the Ultimate Fantastic Four film,
and
which
Red Ghost was written well. Okay, okay. That's a good argument.
All right, cool. We got to check that out. We'll give it a shot.
What is it, Mox?
Lucasfilm is developing Star Wars episodes 10 to 12 to continue the Skywalker saga, the saga that we want
to die.
I don't really care.
Yep. And Sam Raimi wants to direct a live-action Spider-Man Miles Morales movie.
Let him. He deserves it.
Yeah.
I saw this.
If anyone deserves it more, it's him.
Do it. But I have another idea. This is going to be a wild one. You guys ready?
Oh,
deep thoughts by Dimitri. Deep thoughts.
This is a deep thought, actually. We weren't even. We skipped the part where
right at the top.
But
right
now we're getting it anyway.
That's it. Top of the hour. Let's go. Let's deep thought it.
Check this out.
Take us out with a deep thought.
Live action Miles is actually NPC Miles. And when you shoot it like Cloverfield. You got J.J. Abrams to shoot it like Cloverfield. And it's like real world type shit. And so when anyone interacts in his movie, it's the real world. And you get the hand cam out like you did in Cloverfield and you shoot it like that. So everything's very realistic, but it's like very overly realistic because it's like in reality. That's my deep thought.